play from Ford Field.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really, would you? I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
What? Hey, kill. 17. What's up?
And Goff going to look to throw right away. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
We're on the Lions.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
To Williams on the jet sweep. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Come on. 180. Four down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Rick, 180. Hold on. Check. Hey, 76. 70.
Goff now to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Maverick. Dula. DC. Hey, lift. What's that?
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, Shell! 180!
Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown.
Omari and Hampton taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
17.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ric Flair.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Turbo.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
White 20! DC! Hold on. Check. Obama. What's that?
A final shot before break here. Goff. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs as time expires in the first half. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in there on the final play of the first half. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Harris running straight ahead. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This will goes an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's good. Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Four down. Whirling, whirling. Louis.
From the 50, it's gone. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's a gain of a yard.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chargers.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
At the Lions' 43-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Jack Campbell.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Herbert going to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
2nd and 6 coming up. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Now Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Go.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Let's go.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. Well, he's not going to get there. That one could be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram.
They will run forward with Hampton. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
For a Lions. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
White 20. Rick Flair. Maverick. Let's go. Value 3.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this total will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And a fun, close